God damn. Hello, Spencer.
Bam.
Wait, let's start. We'll start over. We'll start over. Let's get some more energy. Drink some coffee. Hello and welcome to episode 79 of Unqualified Game Chat. I am your host, Azario Lopez, and with me, as always, the beautiful, the bold, the brilliant, the bashful, the bard. Spencer, the legacy.
Hello, everybody. I'm Spencer Plier. That's my joke for the day.
Spencer, before we get anywhere, since people usually listen to only the first 10 minutes of the show because that's where we don't talk about video games, and I think that they enjoy that the most.
We're on to you fucking rascals.
I will say that next week I have an idea. I haven't pitched this to you, but we're just going with it. Next week, we'll talk about our game of the years.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And with that said, I want to hear our listeners' game of the years. So please let us know in the comments below. And if you're listening to this on podcast services, go ahead and just email pr@noisypixel.net.
And we're gonna judge you. I'm gonna comment in the comments if they suck.
Yes. Well, we won't recomment them. We'll hold our opinion for the show. So sorry if we'll like it. We'll like your comment. We'll upvote it. We'll heart it. But if we don't like it,
gold.
If we don't like your comment, we will say in the next episode that you're wrong.
Fuck, I need a haircut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, for presenting so disheveled.
I don't need a haircut. I got new glasses.
Very sharp.
Yes. I played
I
video.
should also say, just so nobody goes, what's going on? I've been a very busy boy.
Here it comes.
As of January. No,
Spencer's leaving. Spencer's leaving, everybody.
No. The in January I won't be doing the VO for reviews anymore. So if you go there for me, leave a comment, inflate my ego. But I'll still be doing the podcast. I just need to cut I'm cutting a little bit of everything that I'm not salaried for down.
He's getting all his eggs in the basket and not just spread out over his floor.
Yeah, right now I have like 50 baskets, each with one egg. And I want to have like 5 baskets with 10 eggs each. I don't know if that made sense at all, but
the podcast will live.
Podcast will live. I'm not ending that. It's
honestly, I don't know what I would do with the podcast because I don't have this relationship with anybody else.
It's true. It's so true. But we might. I'm assuming we're not going to do an episode on like the 28th because that's like holiday week. But that doesn't mean that we're done. That's just That's like Christmas time.
Next week we'll do our top games episode, so you can be there for that, and we can all have fun.
Last of the year.
Yeah, and you can listen to it on Christmas when you're fighting with your family and just in your room.
All fight over who we voted for in the midterms, and then you go,
what do you even know about that?
Then you go, Azario and Spencer.
My friends.
They like to argue about bikini DLC. It's much better.
Submit
I don't know anything about midterms. I don't know what those are. I thought they were just tests at school. So
yeah. Well, they are.
Oh, so all the presidential candidates had to do a middle school test this year.
I took a midterm once.
Well, only once?
Wasn't that fun? Oh, wait, like 3 times, huh? 4 times. I was
going to say, you've probably done a lot of them.
I've done a lot of midterms.
It's just exams halfway through the year.
So yeah, this podcast is recorded every week. Posted to podcast services on Thursday. I should say that the Straight Pixels podcast is still going, and I'm supposed to be editing that and posting it. But like this podcast, I forget.
Yeah.
If it's not right in front of me, guys, listen. On Monday, let me tell you a story about little BTS, not the band,
Oh,
behind the scenes.
not the Korean guy going off to war.
No, but I salute them.
I salute you, BTS. Thanks for your service.
Thanks for your service. Yeah. So on Sunday, I realized that Monday had like 5 embargoes.
Yeah.
And people just submitted a bunch of stuff over the weekend. So I think Spencer did 3 of the audios and I had to do like 2 of them, but I was up till 3 a.m. busting those videos out. So on Monday we had 7 videos go out. Are you okay?
My Lego Slave 1 fell.
The ghost.
Slave 1.
You just wanted any excuse to fucking show that.
Just show like the $60 not expensive one. No, it just fell over.
Whatever, dude. I know you're.
Everything's falling now.
I know your game. Is there an earthquake?
My priceless gems, my jewels. No, there goes my toys.
Okay, put it down. Put it down, Spencer.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
No, it's good now. It's leaning on the Thrawn fell over.
Oh no, General Thrawn, Admiral Thrawn.
Admiral, thank you. He didn't go to 4 years of admiral school to be called general.
In college, whenever someone would complain about their teacher, I'd be like, they went to like 6 years of school and they're having to teach your complaining ass. Like you should be thanking them.
Scab Azario.
Like, yeah, just like being on the side of like this teacher who probably might just have given up,
Probably like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Just statistically.
I just like to rub some salt on the wounds.
Can I show one toy actually that I like that I'm excited about?
You can show one toy. One toy.
Show one toy. No, I went to the comic store the other day and they had like an old Bartman and I was very excited because I love Bartman.
You had to pick it up.
I had to pick it up. He's right next to. I'm sneaking a second one. He's next to Spider-Ham.
If that doesn't get you a date, I don't know what will.
So true. So true.
Put that on your dating profile.
They go, well, are you at least rich? And I go, well, I have a half a $5 bill that got ripped. So
you're at least half there.
Do I still have the other half?
God, I hope so.
I got to tape it back together because it got ripped in half. So
that's show and tell for Spencer today.
Yeah, I'm showing you our funny money. That's all like different colors.
I like it.
You guys all have one color of money. We have vertical purple money.
Ooh, beautiful woman.
Red money.
Ooh, beautiful man.
I gotta have a 20 in here for oh wow, I have every color. Green money.
Ooh, beautiful trees.
That's Rip Lizzie. Rip Lizzie.
Oh, sign me up.
Rip.
Swipe right.
Miss you, Lizzie. Miss you every day. And then the funny blue money. It's ripped in half.
Now we know you have money.
Anyway, that was Canadian show and tell.
What were we talking about again?
I think we were talking about like how much we give to charity and like.
Oh yeah,
always like help people and stuff.
I put out a shit ton of videos this week, and really, and I can't believe it's barely Wednesday right now. Like this week is.
That's a really funny idea.
It's been ridiculous.
We should have everybody comment hashtag I stand with Azario. So people think there's some controversy.
Oh, like on Twitter.
Yeah.
That would probably release some controversy and remind someone, wait, that guy, fuck that guy.
I know him.
He said something really weird when I was drunk, when he was drunk.
I was like, oh my God. He kept talking to me about Senran Kagura, and I was trying to leave, and he was like, no, you don't understand the nuance of it yet.
I think the funniest thing that I like to talk about when I'm out with like journalists or like PR people is just Digimon. Like,
yeah, because Digimon rules.
Get drunk and talk about how good Digimon is.
I can vividly picture you being like, you know what? Fucking
know what?
Digimon is so
yeah.
good. Everybody's on about Pokemon. Fucking Digimon. I can vividly see you doing that.
Yeah. I can't
And
do
you're
it
completely right. You're completely
yeah,
right to do
I
that.
can't do it with my friends, but I was at this is why we didn't record last week. I was in San Diego for a One Piece Odyssey press event.
My boss was there too. You
Um,
guys might have seen each other.
I would have some
On the
words
big
with
boat.
him. I'd be like, back the fuck off, dude.
I'm sure that'd
Back
be really good for
off.
my job security.
Back off.
Back off. You got him quitting VO?
You
What
know,
the fuck?
like School of Rock.
I
Back
don't remember
off.
that movie, but I saw it
Oh,
once.
whatever.
It had
Anyway.
Jack Black,
Anyway,
big man.
so Stray Pixels is still a thing. I just get sidetracked a lot. I've been reviewing a lot of games. We both played the Callisto Protocol.
That's true. Wasn't great.
But did you beat it?
That last
and-
boss is horrible.
And yeah, one hit kill. Shit.
Genuinely horrible boss.
Yeah.
That's bad.
But you know what? We got there.
We did.
And that's I think that says a lot about the game. And I think that's what justifies my 7 out of 10, your 3 out of 5.
Yeah. Did you get the glitch trophy before they patch it? Where when you beat the boss and you're running to the escape thing, you can just set it to max difficulty there.
Oh,
it pops for the max difficulty playthrough.
No. I don't even have my trophy alerts on, so I don't know when I get trophies or.
That's smart for an immersion point of view.
Yeah.
But I'm addicted to funny sounds that tell me I did something.
Yes, because I'm usually recording stuff, and since I'm so good at video games, I don't want it going off all the time.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's complete. There have been so many times where I'm like, this is a good screenshot for a review, and then there's like a trophy.
Ding!
Yeah. I'm not turning it off because I need that. I have so little in my life that I need that little serotonin release.
Oh,
can we talk about how lame the PS5 trophy sound is? How they like amazing and iconic the PS3 and 4 one was?
Ooh, I don't even know what it sounds like. So like I turned it off right away.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks ass. It's just like a bing. It's not like the two-tone like gutting
Nostalgia.
Fucked up. It's fucked up that they changed it.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll write a letter to Mark Cerny. Mark Cerny
Mark Cerny would be more receptive. He would be like, "Oh, I see. You guys like that. Okay. Tell him that I beat Knack 1 because I did. That might butter him up."
I ran into Mark Cerny one E3, and you know what he was doing?
What?
He was watching the Star Ocean 5 trailer at the Square Enix booth, just like standing in front of the big screen, just by himself. And I said, "Hey," and he said, "Hi." I said, "You're into this game?" He's like, "I really love Star Ocean." And I was like, "Me too, man."
Cerny Chads keep winning.
But it was just amazing to see like this like nerdy ass Chad dude.
Yeah.
Like just I worked on all these great games over my time. Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Didn't he program like
he basically did the whole thing of PS5
Sonic
and PS
2 or something? Like didn't he program I could swear because I was playing Sonic Origins and I was like, that Mark Cerny? I'm gonna check right now.
Yeah, let's check. This is the
hard-hitting
journalism you get.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Whoa. See? A fucking legend.
Yeah, he's a real legend.
And it's cool too that Star Ocean 5 wasn't that good of a game, but he was still interested in watching the trailer.
It's true. Yeah, look at this repertoire.
He's an amazing guy.
The Ooze, that game scared the shit out of me as a little kid for some reason.
Well, which one?
The Ooze.
Oh, I never played that one.
It's a Genesis game where you play as Ooze.
I only play good games.
If you lose, you get put in a lava lamp. And I thought it was scary that you're on the bad guy's desk in a lava lamp because you're made of goo.
Did you ever play that game published by Atlas? It's like the egg game where you're like a construction guy and you're an egg. And it's like Egg Atlas. Eggs of Steel.
No, I have never even. That looks like the guy on the cover looks like one of those Jamster commercials where it's like text text egg to 55519 to get eggs of steel, and he's dancing. He's like, it doesn't matter. It's go away.
Or he's trying to sell us
I
car
am the
insurance.
tiger. It's the thrill of a fight. And watch out. It's just pitched up, and it's like a little CG egg, and he's like dancing in like a bathroom.
More people need to play Eggs of Steel.
If it's not like that, I'm gonna be sad. It's not like Crazy Frog.
No, it's more like he's like trying to sell us car insurance the entire time.
Here at Eggco, we're the highest selling egg insurance, so that you aren't crying over spilt milk, because it's also in the fridge. So the joke worked better in production, because they're doing like awkward.
Call 1-800-EGG-STEAL. That's 1-800-EGG-STEAL. STEL.
You might be. You could get 12 dozens of eggs. Way cheaper through eggs.
Has you or your family suffered from methasthenioma?
Hi, I'm Egg Goodman. You know that you have eggs. Constitution says you do. Better smeg egg.
Oh my
That's
god.
Gross. That's disgusting. This is the best episode. It's fucking me being insane for some reason.
Anyway, if you want a cool platformer published by Atlas,
Utopia or whatever it's called.
Eggs of Steel. It's a little expensive. It's a little expensive. You can probably get it for like $100.
Get Mr. Egg's Big Smeg.
You know what's funny is that we're not talking about anything, but we have so much to talk about because the Game Awards happened.
Oh yeah, the Game Awards happened. Forgot about that. Let's see. Let's knock it all off. Luke guy's cool. Bill Clinton guy, that was wacky. Let's talk about.
Oh, I hate it, dude. Can I just say
so many little things?
Can I just say I don't give a fuck about Bill Clinton guy?
Yeah, I was really fascinated because I was working the Game Awards for Coming Soon, and we were all watching the stream and like typing, and then I was like, oh, it's done. So I was like just typing while it did credits or whatever. And then I just hear that small child say that. And I was like, for a second I was typing, and then I was like, wait, what? I looked at, it was a very genuine moment that doesn't happen that often anymore, where something happened and I went, hold up, that happened. What?
Like, I just didn't think the thing is like, I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think it was cool. Like, there could have been so many funny things that kid could have done in that situation, being up there.
Fortnite danced.
And he like did something that made no sense.
What'd you do? Here's my hypothetical.
What would I do?
The Game Awards, you're typing.
I would say
no. The hypothetical's not done yet.
Oh, okay.
You're watching the Game Awards for work, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see this little man climb up on stage, and what he says to the mic is your address. Completely, I'm probably just 132 Peaches and Cream Lane, Fresno, California, L4L123. Azario Fortescue Lopez Molyneux, male, born 1982.
Oh, he's doxing me.
Yeah, like you specifically. He's standing there dead faced in the mic, reading out your personal details. He says your sin.
Well, I would sue the Game Awards for sure.
You would sue Jeff?
I would sue.
You didn't tell him to do it.
It doesn't matter. They didn't cut the mic. They could have cut the feed.
The camera cuts to Jeff. He's crying. He can't explain it. He's crying at half mast. Yeah, he's tearing up like a 4-year-old at like the Little Mermaid premiere. He's crying. He's emotional, but he can't explain it. No one can cut it.
I don't think I have that many enemies. I think if someone knew where I lived, they just wanted to come. They would just want to come hang out. I can only imagine. If that's the case,
terrified not because I have enemies, but because that's just a really scary target.
Well, everybody already has your address.
Oh yeah, that's true. Is Kiwi Farm still down? Did they go back up?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like
I just tell people where they can get. Well, that's not even my address anymore. So
don't look. Yeah. Don't look.
Yeah, E3 doxing, baby.
E3 doxing. No, if I went up there,
Yeah.
I would say, I'll let you talk. I'm gonna let you finish. But
That would be bad timing too. That would be very bad timing.
You're right.
What I would do is I would go up and I say, I love all people. I love all cultures. I love all religions. I love all ethnicities. I love all the world. And then I'd blow a kiss and I'd leave. That's it. It's a pretty positive message, I think. What do you mean? That's very positive.
Sure, but do you think they'd still arrest you?
No, probably not. Jeff would probably just be like,
I wish you would say something problematic, like the wage gap isn't real.
I'd go up and I'd say, I love Star Wars: The Phantom Menace.
Okay. Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 had a trailer. Did you watch it?
Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it's very cool. I'm very excited. I love
very
Final
bloody.
Fantasy.
I saw the
first M-rated Final Fantasy.
Like I saw Chocobo die.
Just like Type 0 right at the beginning.
Ooh, remember that character in Type 0 that gets shot?
That could what?
That gets shot?
That's like a lot of them.
No, but like the one where they go over
very beginning?
Nah, it's like a couple hours in, but they go over for diplomacy stuff, and it's like it's like a main character too. It's like one of the bigger supporting characters. Yeah, get shot in the fucking head.
Yeah. That game's cool.
That game is cool.
It's very much a PSP game ported, but at the same time, like even beyond that, it is very cool.
I will say for the most recent releases of Final Fantasy, the main line, that title is like the most classic modern Final Fantasy.
I would say so, and I like 15 a lot, but I would say that I agree with that though. That it's the most like because it is from that era.
Even when compared to like games that came out, Final Fantasy 13 and stuff, it has an overworld map. It has different types of travel. It has monsters on the field. It has dungeons. It's like it's a very modern Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, it's a very cool.
And the characters
breeding. It was very simple chocobo breeding, but it had it.
And the characters are really cute.
Yeah, the cast is pretty fun actually. It's a good little game. But yeah, no, 16. Very excited. Final Fantasy instantly releases serotonin in my brain. So.
What about Armored Core 6? How's that?
I've never played an Armored Core, but everyone was really excited, so I'm glad for
They're faking it, dude. They're faking it. They're absolutely faking it. Nobody has talked about Armored Core since Armored Core 3, maybe.
I thought that and Front Mission were the same thing for whatever reason.
Listen, one, I can understand why. Armored Core technically isn't that cool. It's never been a narrative-driven game. It's never been, like Ace Combat, how Ace Combat has a narrative, but you wouldn't guess like, oh shit, Ace Combat has a narrative, but it is, and fans know there's a narrative. Armored Core, the narrative is really weird. Really, but the multiplayer aspects and the customization aspects of the game, that's where it lies, especially on PlayStation. But now that From Software did this,
oh yeah, that was the From. Yeah, okay.
Now that they announced this game, and if they're going back in their catalog, Miyazaki-san, let's not forget about the Adventure of Cookie and Cream. I
know that game. Isn't that where like each person plays as one of them, and they're on like two sides of a?
Yeah. It's the real two brothers. That's what inspired It Takes Two and all that shit. That was the first one. And
so true in the prison game.
Yeah, and that prison break, the Wiener edition. And Lynch and Kane, Game of the Year edition.
Yeah, Lynch and Kane, Game of the Year edition.
Kane and Lynch.
No, aren't you glad that I'm so real with you that I'm not like, yeah, Armored Core's good. I don't fucking know what that is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So
I don't know.
My first experience with it was probably when I was 8 or 9, and it was on a demo disc for PlayStation.
God, I miss demo discs. PlayStation
Underground. Come on.
I used to play Sheep Raider demo over and over. I used to play the X-Men Mutant Academy 2 PS1 demo over and over. You could only play as Cyclops and Nightcrawler and Magneto. They can still do demo discs too, because on PlayStation 4 they did the PlayStation VR Worlds or whatever.
Demo disc, yeah, and that's a physical disc with actual demos on it.
Included the fucking Pizza Hut again. Make everybody nostalgia's in right now.
Yeah,
the world's evil and
give
miserable,
us.
and everyone wants to die.
You
Give
know
us
how
PS1 demo discs with pizza.
Sony, Microsoft. You know how many freaking people, how many
How many
developers,
depressed 29-year-olds would love to play the new Tony Hawk remake?
but how
in a
many
demo?
developers would love to get on that disc to
That
just
too.
be on a disc that people can pick up?
Remember
Even
when people used to buy entirely separate games because it had a demo of a game they wanted to play?
Yeah.
Dragon Quest VIII, Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah,
That was a big one. I remember what was the other one? It was fuck.
one of them had. There was one with a Devil May Cry demo was on it.
It was fuck. There's another one because 12 is the big one, but I also remember Type Zero. Tons of people bought Type Zero because it had the 15 demo.
Ooh, and even like Valkyria Chronicles are they all Square Enix used to pack in demo discs in their games with 3 games on them on the PlayStation. I think one is like I think Final Fantasy VII had one. I think it was cool. It was
a really cool era of like
Brave Fencer Musashi had one in there.
I mean, the internet might have partially killed that, where it was just like, well, you can just watch a trailer for the game without physical media, so everyone's like, oh.
Yeah, right. But I think that's a great idea, is to like have some type of thing where you have, here's 20 games on a demo disc where you pick it up from Domino's or so much money laying on the table. That money's laying on the table.
It's true. They're like, this, if there was ever a time to be like, oh, let's make demo discs a thing again, just briefly, especially because that horror game demo disc came out and was big recently too, where it was like a fake demo disc and it was all horror game demos for like,
like Dread XP did it,
kind of like that. Yeah. This is a good time to it definitely just isn't my nostalgia talking. We should get demo discs back.
Tekken 8 was revealed. You care?
It's cool. I don't know much about Tekken. That's like the one fighting game series I have the least experience with, but it's cool.
Which one do you have the most experience with?
Of like the big 3, like MK, Street Fighter, Tekken. It's between Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. I've played both of those a lot. Maybe Mortal Kombat edges it out a little bit, even though I like the aesthetic of.
I only play Grab Blue as a fighter.
If we're going like outside the core 3, Marvel vs. Capcom, I've sunk hundreds of hours into that.
Oh, that's probably I think that's a part of the big. That should be the big 3.
Marvel vs. Capcom, I have 100% sank hundreds of hours into with my brother. But honestly, you can't go wrong with any Capcom fighters. They have such a nice style. I remember as a kid, I wanted Rival Schools so badly just because of the Kyosuke and Capcom versus SNK 2, and I thought he was so cool that I wanted to play his game.
Maybe one day I'll stream Rival Schools for you.
That'd be fun. Please do. And play as Kyosuke.
Yeah.
Versus Capcom, another big one.
Death Stranding 2, you care?
I do. Death Stranding 1 was weird, but it was the kind of weird where I didn't regret playing it. I was
beat it?
I'm glad that this. Yeah, I did. Did you like
the ending?
Yeah, it was fine. It was long. It was long, but then
but confusing. Like it was just it was long. It wasn't. I felt like Metal Gear Solid 5 long ass ending. What is it, like an hour long or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
But it was digestible. This one was long, and they were just throwing shit at you.
But at the same time, like, I'm really happy that that game can be made, because only Kojima could make that game, and the fact that he has the money to make that game makes me happy, because that's very pure artistic expression. And in the trailer for 2, Hicks Raiden design with like the see-through stomach and like organs, it was a very cool design. So
yeah, very cool. I agree. Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
I like the first one. I'm a big dang Star Wars
Me
nerd.
too. Love that game. Love that
Yeah.
game. It's really good.
Hand's very good as Cal Kestis.
Shameless.
I'm wondering now. This one goes out to all the big Star Wars nerds out there. Did they reveal who's in the tube, like their name, or so can it no longer be Jorus Cabeoth?
I don't know.
Jorus Sebaoth or Cabeoth? It's from a book, so I don't know how to say it. But I read that's from the Thrawn trilogy. This is the big scary clone man. But yeah,
I think they should make a movie.
They should.
I think Cal's that strong. I think Cal
should appear in a movie.
Or he should have appeared in that Rogue One prequel TV show.
Andor. Well, there's still season 2 coming.
He should definitely be in that. I feel like
that's a good season 2 that leads into Rogue One, so he has a shot. And it's really easy to cast him because he's just motion captured Cameron Monaghan.
Yeah, it looks exactly like him.
Just have Cameron Monaghan play him.
Yeah. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
That was a very nice tribute with Kevin Conroy. That was very nice.
I love that guy.
I love Kevin Conroy. I miss him dearly.
I've met him once. I've seen him talk.
Meet him?
At a Comic-Con. Yeah, I got to shake his hand.
That's incredible.
I think it was Comic-Con like 2015 or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, to me, he's always been the voice I hear Batman as a kid from the 90s.
You know what sucks is that it had happened. I wasn't prepared for it.
No, it happened suddenly. It was while I was working. Because we write obituaries for celebrities too on the site, and one of my coworkers was like, "This isn't verified yet, but I hope it's not true because it fucking sucks." And I was like, "Oh," and then WB sent us an email. And we were like, "Oh, that means it's real." So that's very sad. But I'm very excited for his final performance, at least, and a lot of questions from that trailer because it takes place in the Arkham universe, and it must be after night because Harley knows that he's Bruce, but he's not pretending to be dead anymore. So we'll see.
Bayonetta Origins.
I've never played a Bayonetta.
You've never played a Bayonetta?
No, but I should, and I would enjoy them. And I
okay. So let me be honest. Yeah. I've never beat a Bayonetta.
Still further than me.
Never beat one. Played them all. Never beat it. Hades 2.
Hades is good. I'm excited for Hades 2. I'm not like Hades super fan. Like people who love Hades fucking love Hades.
You know what sucks though?
I like it.
Hades was in early access for so long, no one fucking covered it. Okay.
Yeah.
I put out my review and I was like, this game is fucking good. 9 out of 10. No reviews are up. Only ours are up. And then the big outlets are like, oh shit. And then their reviews start going up. Fuck you. I knew it was good.
I love how your hipster mentality applies to your work. Like, no, I covered it first. IGN, you're not allowed to cover it.
Same with Chained Echoes, dude. Same with Chained Echoes. Let's just get this. Get this out.
What are you saying about my little?
You reviewed Chained Echoes?
No, I interviewed the guy.
Get out of here.
And then do you have Hellboy on the list?
Yes.
Hellboy, because it looks incredible.
Hellboy Web of the Wired.
I'm assuming it's weird.
Weird, yeah.
And I just love Mike Mignola. Is it Mignola or Mignola? I've never looked that up.
But
Mike Mignola. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I love his art style so much, and I love Hellboy. And
yeah.
Maybe sneak a little Lobster Johnson in there.
You like
be voiced by Bruce Campbell. Just
you like roguelike games?
I'm not necessarily attracted to them, but when I play one that I like, I get very into it. But I'm not like looking for roguelites, if that makes sense. It's the same with Metroidvanias. I don't go out of my way to play Metroidvanias, but every time I play one that's good, I'm like, oh.
I love how the comic book style of this gameplay just goes from cinematic to gameplay. Like there's no, if they actually keep that, because I know it's like it's the trailer, but if they actually keep that,
I'm a big Hellboy head. Very excited.
Yeah, and there's other little baby news, but that's about it.
That's about it.
I'd say Armored Core is my favorite announcement.
Armored Core is your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite.
Hellboy.
Oh,
Did you give your praise to Jeff Keighley before the show?
My praise? What do you mean?
Yeah, and like you have, well, in order for him to actually go on stage, everyone needs to chant Jeff.
Oh,
And-
like with Tinkerbell and Peter Pan, you have to clap and then
you have to believe.
That'd be so funny if that
He makes it.
I keep telling my boss, I like the way my world works better than the real world, where like everybody has to clap. Jeff, I believe, and then Jeff comes down on a wire.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to. Every person in that room had to personally thank Jeff for doing this for the gaming industry.
Yeah.
And then he has, and then he gets
chant like Bill Nye.
Yeah, he gets 10 minutes in the green room where he masturbates.
They put him in
profusely.
the tank like Goku.
Yeah, and that's the only time of the year that he.
And then everyone starts chanting. He goes. He breaks the glass like Goku. Flies over on stage.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's the show.
That's the show. We'll see you next week for our final of the year. Of the year.
And that's the way the news goes. Next week, game of the year for us. So give us those comments. Bye.
They love you.
Noisy Pixel.